Are you ready for a great day together? I hope so.
Hello and good day. Hello and good day. It's nice to see you. Hello and good day. I'm glad to see you. Oh, I'm glad that you're here. So welcome, welcome. Hello and good day. The sun's shining bright. A bird sing hello. With you by my side, I'm ready to go. There's nothing we can't do when we have friends. So welcome, welcome. The fun never ends. Hello and good day. Hello and good day. It's nice to see you. Hello and good day. I'm glad to see you. Oh, I'm glad that you're here. So welcome, welcome. Hello and good day. Welcome, welcome. Hello and good day. Welcome, welcome. Hello and good day. Welcome, welcome. Hello and good day.
Good morning, friends. Hello and welcome and good day. How are you today? I hope you're having a good day so far. I'm so excited to be here with all of you again. Let's see who's here with us live right now. Woo! Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. I see we have a few friends here, but they haven't yet announced themselves. So remember, if you'd like to say hello or leave any information in the comments, you can do that and then I'll see it. So good morning, friends. It's another Monday, right? Just kidding. Mondays are great because I get to see all of you. And I like to start my days with a little bit of a stretch to warm up my body. So can you stand up with me and do our numbers stretch? Stand on up. Put your 2 feet next to each other. And here we go. We're going to reach up tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put your hands on the floor, or as close as you can go. Gotta hold my hat. 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll your body back up straight. Number 9 and number 10. Now let's do it all again. Okay, are you ready to do it again with me? Now we know it. Here we go. Reaching up, sing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch. Put your hands on the floor. Reach for the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll your body back up straight, nice and tall. Number 9 and number 10. Turn around and that's the end. Oh. Thank you. Good job stretching, friends. And I see, oh my goodness, hello, Austin. Hello, Liam. Hello, Austin and Liam. And Nicole, I'm glad you're here. And hello, Oliver. I'm so glad to see you too. Yay. I'm glad you're here. Well, friends, today our letters of the day are M and W. Our letters of the day are M and W. Our letters of the day, our letters of the day, our letters of the day are M and W. Do you know those letters? M, whoop, and W, whoop. They look similar, huh? Let's find them in our alphabet together. Can you sing your alphabet with me? Let me hear you sing your ABCs. But I like to do a little rockin' ABCs, so we gotta get a clap going. We go like this. Can you clap your 2 hands together? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Great job. Thank you for singing with me. Thank you for singing with me, Austin and Liam and Oliver and all my friends out there. Thank you. Now, I did hear, those letters went by so fast though. I did hear them. Let's see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Did you know that's not one word, LM? One letter. It's L. And then M. Sometimes when we say L, M, and a P. Those are separate letters. L and then M. M. The letter M. Oh. One of you out there has a letter M somewhere in your name. In your name. Does anyone say your name? See if you hear that sound. M. M. The letter M. Does anyone have an M in their name? Val? No M. Oliver? Oh, I heard an R. Austin? Liam! Liam has an M on the end of his name. And here's how we draw an M, friends. We go down. Can you take your finger and do it with me? Down. And then we draw our little points. It's actually like a little baby V in there, isn't it? And then down again. Let's try it with your finger, or if you have a pencil or pen handy. Down. Baby V. Down. M. And on the end of our word here, Liam. M. Liam. That's a lowercase m, of course. Uppercase M and lowercase m. Lowercase m is a little more round. But that's okay, we just need to know the letter for now. I just don't want to confuse you with the way I wrote that. M. Now here's the tricky thing, friends. M and W. Can you do that with your arms? M and W. M and W look a little bit similar. They're not exactly similar though. Here's my W. So W starts down, and then it's got a baby arch here, and it goes up. But W is a little wider. Wide starts with W. It is wider than my M. So that's how you can tell them apart. The M is usually a little skinnier, and the W is a little wider. And our M goes down, baby V, down. And our W goes down with a little arch, little mountain here in the middle. Get that mountain. And then up. So when you practice your letters, you can think about this, the baby V or the little mountain in the middle here of our W. Now I have a few items. I wanted to see if you could help me figure out which one starts with what. Here I've got, and if you figure it out, you can type the words in the chat and then I can see what they start with, or have your grown-up help you. Here I've got, a mug, my favorite grumpy cat mug. A mug, what do you think that starts with, M or W? Mug. I've got milk. What do you think that might start with, M or W? Milk. I've got a muffin. Gonna eat that later. Muffin. I've got some water. Water. So good. So if we have these four, let's write the words and figure out what they might start with. Milk. Oh, I think that's an M. Milk. What about water? Which one does that start with? Milk and water? W. That goes over here. Water. Then I've got, my muffin, I just can't wait. It's very delicious. I made this the other day. Only a little bit stale, but still highly edible. Muffin get a sip of milk. In fact, maybe, that starts with M too, maybe I'll put my milk in my mug. What do you think mug starts with? M. Mug starts with M. Mug, milk, muffin. And we've got our water. Wide and water start with W. Good job, friends. So as you're at home later today and this week, I hope that you will look around and see if you can figure out what words start with what words W. And practice your letters, and remember, a baby V and a tiny mountain. Those are fun to draw. Well, speaking of dunes, little baby V, and mountains, and water, oh, I might be needing some water for this journey. Because, friends, it's time to head. I can feel the heat already. It's time to head to the desert. Good thing I got my Indiana Jones hat. Have you ever been to the desert? Well, have ya? If you have, you know that it's very hot there, huh? It's true. It's very hot in the desert. So let's see if we can go on a journey there together. It's very hot, it's very sunny, and it might even be sandy. Can you close your eyes and take a deep breath in? And breathe out. And imagine that we are teleporting to the desert. Oh, we're going on a journey to the desert. Can you clap with me? We're going on a journey to the desert. We're going on a journey. We're going on a journey. We're going on a journey to the desert. Oh, we'll see a road runner, watch it go. Can you run like a road runner so fast? We'll see a road runner, watch it go. Whoosh. Try it again. We'll see a road runner. We'll see a road runner. Oh, we'll see a road runner. Watch it go. Oh, we won't see snow or ice while we're there. No. We won't see snow or ice while we're there. We won't see snow or ice. We won't see snow or ice. We won't see snow or ice in the desert. No. The sun will be shining, yes it will. Whew. Can you show me your sunshine? The sun will be shining, yes it will. Whew. The sun will be shining. The sun will be shining. The sun will be shining, yes it will. Whew. Oh, we'll see a prickly cactus. Ouch, ouch. Oh, touch the cactus. We'll see a prickly cactus. Ouch, ouch. We'll see a prickly cactus. We'll see a prickly cactus. We'll see a prickly cactus. Ouch! Ouch! Ooh. In the desert. We might just see all those things in the desert. Doo 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 doo. 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 Do. Now, friends, in the desert, it is very, what? What is it? Hot or cold? If you said hot, you're correct. It's very hot during the day in the desert, but at night, it actually can become very cold. Strange, isn't it? Part of that is because there's so much openness in the desert that the weather systems can't get broken up too much. So when it's hot, and when it's cold. Deserts can also be very windy. Can you make the wind with your body? Let me see you do it. And that wind can bring up a violent sandstorm. Oh my goodness. And when there's a sandstorm, you want to make sure that you are safe, safely tucked away and hidden. There are many, many deserts around the world, and some of them are in the United States, but not all of them. Some of them are in the Middle East or in Africa and different places across the whole world. You could find desert climates anywhere where the conditions are right, where it's very warm, very dry, and there's enough wind for some erosion. What is that? What is erosion? Well, if you were in the Great Victoria Desert, oh, my pictures of my animals. If you were in the Great Victoria Desert in Australia, that's a real place, and there was a violent windstorm over and over and over again, eventually that wind would carve out the rocks. And I'm going to turn this around now because that always gives us the best possible view of you, so I can know right where you are. Here we go. Great. So that wind can cause erosion against the stone. See this big stone here and how it has a hole in the center? You could go under there, huh? That would be fun. It also causes erosion that might look like this. This one is really amazing. Whoa! Friends, that boulder was once really, really big and round maybe even. But now, look at the bottom, how it has been chipped away to just some little spindly legs. It looks like a turkey. Turkeys don't bark, that's chickens. I had to get my turkey sound right. That is called erosion. Can you say erosion? Good job. Erosion is what happens when water or wind comes and takes away parts of the earth. It kind of chips away until the shape is changed. And eventually, things like rocks, like large rocks like we saw in that picture, or seashells, which we'll talk about in a second, could become so eroded and crumbled up from the impact of the wind or water that they become what is that? Sand. Yes, that's true. Sand can be made from the erosion of water washing over seashells. These are very beautiful, huh? And other sea creatures, and crumbling those up over much time. We're talking eons, we're talking like thousands of years, a lot longer than Miss Val's been here on the earth, I promise you. So it takes a long time for erosion to happen. But over many years and millennia and eons, things like seashells can be eroded and broken down into the tiny grains that are sand. The same thing can happen to rocks. I was wondering, how does sand, which comes from shells, right, in the ocean, have you ever been to the ocean? Give me a thumbs up if you've been to the ocean or a beach and seen that sand. Yeah. I was wondering how beach sand would get into a desert when there's no ocean around. But then I did some research and I learned that rocks, like large rocks like these, get eroded over time into smaller pebbles. And then those smaller pebbles become the sand that we see in the desert. Wow. Look at all these grains. Let me put it on my shovel. So sometimes if you look closely with your eyes, when you're at the beach, or if you ever go to the desert and see sand, you can look and see different colors that were part of the different rocks or sea creatures that sand came from. It's pretty amazing to think that this sand, this tiny sand, could have come off of a rock this big. Can you imagine? That is amazing, friends. Wowie. All right. And in the desert, you might think that because there is not much water, that's the thing about deserts. There's not much water. Oh, I gotta get a sip. Oh! Because there's not much water, you might think there wouldn't be much life, like animals or plants. And there isn't as much life maybe as a jungle or as much life as you can see above ground. But there are creatures that can live in the desert because they have adapted. Adaptation means changing to be able to live and thrive in your surroundings. This rattlesnake, can you show me your snake tongue? And let me hear your snake hiss. Scary. This rattlesnake that rattles its tail has adapted to live in the desert. So has the roadrunner. Beep, beep. It's true, this is a real bird. It's not just a cartoon. The roadrunner is the fastest bird in the world that can take flight. Some other birds run faster, like I think an ostrich can run faster, but ostriches do not fly. Roadrunners can fly and also run up to, what did it say? 26 miles an hour. Oh my goodness, that's like as fast as a slow car. Other animals who have adapted are the coyote. Oh, very beautiful, but definitely a predator. Coyotes hunt other creatures, like they might even hunt this jackrabbit. Look at those ears. Why do we think that this jackrabbit of the desert has such bigger ears than a floppy bunny we might keep in our house as a pet? Why would a rabbit need such big ears? What do you think, friends? I know that ears are used to catch sound, and they're sort of used like a cone. So I have a feeling that these ears are extra big so that this jackrabbit can hear small creatures even very far away. So that if their next meal isn't nearby, that's okay. They can hear with their big ears that a meal is over there and figure out how to chase it. Boing, 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 boing. That is a jackrabbit. Let's see. Could you be a jackrabbit with me? How do you think they move? They probably hop, don't they? Can you hop with me? Take your 2 feet, put them together, and hop. The jackrabbit in the desert hops like this. Hop, hop. The jackrabbit in the desert hops like this. Hop, hop. The jackrabbit in the desert. The jackrabbit in the desert. The jackrabbit in the desert hops like this. Hop, hop. Let me see your hops. Hop with me. Hop, 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 hop. What other animal do we have? Oh, this is a good one. Everybody say, oh, oh. The coyote in the desert howls, ow! You try. Oh, good job. The coyote in the desert howls, ow! The coyote howls, ow! Your turn. The coyote howls, The coyote in the desert howls. Oh! What else? Oh. Can you stick out your tongue? Stick out your tongue and hiss. The rattlesnake in the desert goes. You try. The rattlesnake in the desert goes. Somebody even shake its tail. The rattlesnake in the desert. The rattlesnake in the desert. The rattlesnake in the desert goes. The roadrunner in the desert runs fast like this. Can you run around in a circle fast? Make it a small circle. Run, roadrunners. The roadrunner in the desert runs like this. Beep, beep. They don't really say beep, beep. The roadrunner in the desert. The roadrunner in the desert. The roadrunner in the desert runs like this. Woo! Good work, friends! Thank you for being desert animals with me. Now it's time for me to put all my animals back into the sand in the desert, over here where they belong. So we can learn a little bit about the plants of the desert. Wow. Have you ever seen a cactus, a cactus, a cactus? Have you ever seen a cactus so prickly and so tall? Have you? Or some of them are small. Have you ever seen a cactus, a cactus, a cactus? Have you ever seen a cactus so prickly but so small? A cactus can be big or small, but one thing it needs to have are some prickly spines. Why do we think a cactus might need prickly spines? Let's see your cactus body here. And put your arm out. Put your other arm out. We can move them. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And close them together. And open them apart. And if you want, you can even try to balance like a cactus. Bring that one leg up. Hold your cactus hands out. And close them. And open them. Good job, cacti. So a cactus is a really interesting plant, and I'm excited to say that I have some follow-up videos that you can watch that I'm going to post on the page so that you can watch and learn more about different types of cactus in the world. Cacti really is the plural form, is what we call it, cacti. And then maybe you can even make your own cactus at home, like I'm going to do right now. A cactus has a stem. Do I need to erase this? No, that's okay. A cactus will have a stem. Can you stick there? And it might even have multiple pieces of its stem. The reason that a cactus has a big, thick body is to store water. If you've ever seen a little flower with a little skinny stem, that flower might not need as much water to live because it's getting rain regularly. But in the desert, a cactus doesn't get water all the time, of course, so it needs to be able to store up its own water in its body, like a camel, but it's a plant. It's like a camel plant. So a cactus has a body that is usually pretty round or big and squishy. If you could touch, but don't touch because there's pricklies. But if you touched underneath, you would be able to feel the water stored within the cactus. A cactus stores water so that if it doesn't rain for a long time, it's still okay because the cactus can live on its own stored water. So smart, isn't it, friends? So today I am making a recycled cactus. And don't worry if you don't have your materials, right? You can do this later at home and then tag us, Songs for Young Whippersnappers, and then I can see your fantastic art that you make at home. So don't worry, you can just watch for now and then try it later and tag me. Sometimes it's good to watch other people do art. You can get inspired. In my cactus, I've got arms and a body, and I'm going to paint them green. Oops, I didn't even open this green paint yet. Exciting and new. Love a green paint. So friends, what color do you like to paint with? You can put it in the chat or you can just shout it out. Plants are green because green is the most efficient color for photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process of plants taking energy from the sun, storing it up, and converting it into sugar, pretty much, plant sugar. They use that to feed themselves. Do plants eat hamburgers and French fries? What do you think? If you were a cactus, would you eat chicken nuggets for lunch? No. You need some water and some sunshine, and through photosynthesis, you store those things and you make your own plant food. Pretty cool, right? One of the other awesome things that cacti have is flowers. So these came, this is really cool. I got a shipment of some dishes because I haven't been living in my new house very long. I'm still furnishing it. I needed some new dishes. And when I got them, the cardboard inside looked like this. So I was inspired to recycle this cardboard that came with my package and make flowers. Because some cacti have flowers. A flower is something that a plant does to help itself continue on and regrow. We know that in the garden, flowers attract pollinators like bees. In the desert, I wonder what they attract. I bet we'll learn about it when you watch my cactus follow-up videos I'm going to put on the Whippersnappers page for you to watch. There's so much stuff in the desert, friends. We could spend hours on it. But now I'm going to make some yellow cactus flowers. I've got my paintbrush here, and I've got my paint, and I'm making my recycled cactus with some yellow cactus flowers. Cactus flowers can be a lot of different colors. They could be bright pink, or a light pink, or yellow. Have you ever seen a cactus? And I'm gonna make this all yellow like that. Yeah. I love using things I find around the house to turn into art. So when you're looking around your house and you see something that maybe like a cardboard box, before you throw it away, you could always see if you can recycle that box and turn it into art. In fact, there are whole artists who spend their whole career creating recycled art, using things they find to turn into, whoa, got some green on there, a masterpiece. And the last part of my cactus that I'm going to make is I have 2 parts left to my 3D sculpture. You can also take pieces like this And because they're three-dimensional, that means they're not just flat, they're three-dimensional. You can make a sculpture, which is what this also kind of is. This is also kind of a sculpture. So I'm going to use my glue. I used paint. I used recycled cardboard. Now I'm using glue. I'm going to put that on there. And I'm going to use some tissue paper to make another kind of cactus flower. Whoop. Ta-da! Fun, right? This is a fun way to make a simple flower, and you can do it with any this size or bigger of tissue paper. Take your finger, stick it on, crumple it up around it, pinch it, flower. Maybe this cactus has pink flowers and yellow flowers. Ooh, so cool. Cool cactus. I'm gonna do a few more here. And there's one thing that I know I'm definitely missing on a cactus, because here I am pressing my fingers into the cactus. What would happen if you pressed your fingers onto a cactus? How would it feel? Good or bad? How do you think it would feel if you pressed your fingers onto a cactus? You might go, ouch, ouch, because cacti have spines or prickles. Those are to keep predators away. Now, what's a predator for a plant? I mean, it's not like a bunny and a coyote where the coyote eats the bunny and oh, but things like bunnies eat plants. So even plants have predators that could eat them. So to keep those predators away, a cactus will have prickles, like the prickly pear cactus, a most famous cactus of Texas. So we're gonna put these here. There's our prickly spines. And I'm gonna be posting videos more about how cool the cactus really is. Bet you never thought that a cactus could be so cool, huh? Maybe we never thought about it. I never did until I decided to go to the desert and I realized, wait a second, it's cool to be a cactus. But now, friends, it's time for my cactus 3D recycled sculpture to dry, and it's time for me to get back to Austin, Texas, where there's more to do, including Crayon Camp, which is happening 2 more times. The next 2 Fridays, this Friday, next Friday, and then that's it for the summer. And Crayon Camp is gonna end because the summer's ending and you gotta go on to new things, and it's time for fall and school and all those things. We also only have 2 more shows, 1 more show, 1 more show of Whippersnappers. It's true. But don't be sad, because if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can watch it over and 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 over again. And I'll still be posting on the old page. All right, old buddy, old pal. So be sure to look out for my cactus post in just a little while, where you can learn more about the desert and cactus, cacti, and all those cool things. But for now, friends, it's just about time to say, see you later, alligator. Can you stand on up and sing with me? Stand on up, let's sing it together. Woo!